Although he was late, he's still here. Why were you late, St. Catharines Mayor Mat Siscoe?
The traffic today was atrocious. It was absolutely atrocious. And it was one of those situations where I've got Waze and it's telling me when I'm going to get here. And the time just kept clipping later and later. And so I had a beautiful tour through downtown Hamilton
perfect.
today.
How's Hamilton doing today?
Shout out to Mayor Andrea Horvath. It is what it is.
We're joking. We're glad you're here. Okay, lots to get to. Okay, we had just had this in the news. So just announced yesterday.
Yep.
So there's going to be regional governments are going to be evaluated, including Niagara.
That's correct.
Is this good, bad? Where are you on that?
So we need to have this conversation. We need to get through this conversation. I worked on governance review and reform back when I started on council 13 years ago. The province has said they want to do this. They think it can help us build housing. In Niagara, we need this. We've been having this conversation as long as I've been elected and before that. And I think the government, I've always said the provincial government needs to help us make the decision. There's never going to be full consensus in Niagara, so they have to decide what they want. And they've said they're going to come down, they're going to listen to residents, they're going to listen to the politicians. Ultimately, if that's the process and it gets us to the end of this conversation with a decision, it's a good thing for everybody. But we have to have the conversation, and I'm glad the government is moving forward with it. There was a little bit of concern on Monday when they paused the process, but if this is going to be a better process, let's do it.
Awful situation last week when your crossing guard was hit first day of school.
Yeah.
Okay. What is council and what are you guys doing to kind of rectify that situation going forward?
Incredibly frustrating. I had just posted that morning my standard back to school, slow down, take care on the roads, and then we got the news about the crossing guard. And the road that it happened on is a regional road, so we don't have direct control over it, but my council on Monday night said, listen, we need traffic bollards put up in this location. They slow down the traffic. This road in particular, it's just a long stretch. It's almost like a
I don't know what a
speed
traffic bollard, how does that help?
So those are one style of traffic bollard. That's not what we want to put up, though.
What do you want to put up?
We call them knockdown bollards. They're basically strips that go down the middle of the lane.
So just simple things. If you hit it, it would just fall over.
It'll fall down. It might leave a mark on your car, but it's not going to damage your vehicle. The point of them being that they cause people, it's a bit of a visual distraction, so people slow down. And they have worked where we've used them. We see them in other municipalities. There's actually a test project right now on another road in St. Catharines where they're using them and it definitely works. The residents there are thrilled with it. So we want to see that implemented in this location.
Because you think speed bumps, but there's certain areas you just can't put speed bumps in.
And the reality is, if you've got fire trucks or city buses that are trying to roll down the road, those speed humps can be a real problem.
Okay, fire trucks. That leads right into you participated in the United Way Niagara Firetruck Pull. How'd it go?
The event itself was wonderful. They set a $5.2 million goal this year for United Way Niagara. They raised $30,000 at the event. The city of St. Catharines did not finish last. I will say the town of Lincoln likes to try and pretend like they beat us. I'm pretty sure they cheated.
Yeah, let's get into that.
No,
come on. This is the good stuff.
CAO Mike Kirkopoulos has been all over social media trying to talk about how great they did in beating us, but I'm pretty sure they actually paid off the guy who was doing the timing. So that's me trying to pretend I'm an athlete.
There you go.
It doesn't work well.
Okay, but you were talking about last place, and that brings us into the New York Yankees, because I know you're a big fan, and I had this whole diatribe talking about the New York Yankees. But then I went to the Blue Jays game last night, and they got smoked, and they're not doing too well. So what do you? And the Yankees, they're coming to town soon.
Yes, they are. I will say though, Tim, I saw you broke up with your Blue Jays.
Yes, I
noticed that on Twitter today. I will say I took your advice. I thought I should find a different team.
Oh yeah.
So I invite you over to.
Oh no, the Texas Rangers.
Who let him in the building?
I heard they've been playing well. They may be on a bit of a streak right now. I think maybe they're working on a wild card spot. So
oh my goodness, this backfired totally on me.
I don't even know what to say except go Rangers. Rougned Odor is one of my favorite players in the history of baseball.
Oh, my goodness. 30 seconds. We're going to finish early. You don't even get the last 30 seconds. We're giving it to Brian because that ugly hat.
Tim's finishing early? What?